Okay, I'm back doing some magic. Kind of rough. Let's see, red green would be the best. That's not too bad. Take our beads. Take this opportunity to get this out. Opponent is unlikely to be able to do anything about it. Then next turn I can open. Open, then Gates Ablaze, maybe? Depends on what I draw. It does hurt though. You want this. Play this. Pass turn back. Die. To Embercleave, probably. Right? This is Embercleave. Nope. Not Embercleave. Okay. Alright, alright. Play me something else. Excellent. Okay, that's not the worst either. That means I can do this, 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 Gates Ablaze, in turn. Spiral at the end of his turn. Plays Robber. Takes an Explorer. Does he play the Explorer? Alright, sure. I'm gonna play my Growth Spiral too though. Getting dangerous. Thinking. No. Just there to chump the den and buy some time. There's Ringleader, sure. Thorvan. Okay. We're still not dead, although we are kind of. Actually, with that, we're not. We have 1, 2, 3. So this just transmutes mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm thinking I need how to do that. And now he can hit us with Bugbear. I mean, he has us dead with just his lands, so like we have to stabilize every turn. It's probably not great. 1, 2. I don't have a ton of gates either. Okay, let's think. What do we gotta hit? And then we're just dead. Alright. We're dead. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do best of 3. I would have queued with a deck that has a sideboard if that was the case. On the bright side, my quest is to play lands. And I played a bunch of lands. This deck is good for that. It was not my intent to play a best of 3 here. Still kind of shit. We have Navigation Orb, but that's a long way off. Gate Harmony. Man, can I get a good hand? No. Alright. Land off the top would be great. Oh. Alright. That's good. I mean, it's not the best, because I would like to gain the life from it. I gotta do it. Sure, that's the hasty boy. And Robber. Okay. I'm mulligan, so we don't have to worry about the robber. Yeah. Go ahead and trade that, get it off the field. Oh my god, this is rough. Alright, finally. One of these. And blue-white. This into the battlefield. Okay. I mean, we're dead. Let's be realistic here. Had the mulligan too much. So what are our chances? What's our out here? Play the summit, tap everything, try to kill the board, but it's gonna be too late. Circuitous route. I mean, were I able to get to next turn, it would be one thing, but I'm not going to be able to. Okay. I'm gonna decline. We're gonna play this. And we're gonna just hope for whatchamacallit off top. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Alright. Finish this off a minute. And I might, if I don't die. I have 1, 2, 3 gates and a Maze's End. But I can put 3, 4 on the battlefield next turn.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh my gosh. I forgot I had that running in the background. Alright. Why didn't you play that? Okay. Alright, so we can... Hold up. Do this, this. 2 gates. Sure. And for the gates, we're gonna pick just whatever. This. That lets us draw. This lets us draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, then green, green, tap for green. Gives me 4. Okay. We don't need to do it like that then. We just do this. That's the turn. Find out if we're dead or not. Think we can win next turn if we're not dead. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe not. Okay. So start off with this. And then cancel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, hang on. It's 4. Yeah, green route. This and this. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is not enough. So I need to what? Blue. Yeah, we're just dead now. Just do this. That's it. We play this. Get another card. No. Play this. Tap this. Alright, now we're dead. Couldn't make it. Alright. Let's fix our game settings. That's the one. Play a game with this one. Engineer, refurbish, wildfire. It's a little slow. Not exactly what we want to see from the top, although trash for treasure is good. Sure. Alright. Yep. Okay, take 4. Nope. Take 3. So basically we need a turn. Alright. We just need a... Let's see, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our hope is that he just continues to try to go wide here instead of trying to, like, face punch us. Because he could just... This is, what, 7? No, he can't. Never mind. I mean, he might be able to. After he does enough of this nonsense. Alright. Yeah, like, he could pump, but he'd have to tap everything else that's left. So instead he chooses to just buff. We're going to block as much damage as we can with the engineer. We take 9. Which leaves us with 8. Which 8 is enough to go off. Especially with Weather the Storm in our hand. Okay, so here's an interesting query. I think it's better to actually use this and have a mana floating. It gets us closer to putting the Weather the Storm from our hand. Oh, there it is. Alright, now we have to cast this. This is gonna seek one of these. This. Decline to draw. This. This. I think we probably win here. Got him. Pretty lucky there, to be completely honest. That was Our deck has a moderate chance of bricking mid-combo. And usually you're in a pretty dominant position when that happens, but sometimes you're not. 2 red, looting, trash for treasure, bolt. Yeah, we'll take this for sure. Oh, don't Thoughtseize me. You bitch. Hey, what you want, dude? Alright, takes looting. I kind of think that this is good. Okay. Just need an artifact now. Faithful Mending. Reanimator. Does that stop anything that we do? I don't think so. That would have been really nice last turn. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. Pass the turn. Next turn we'll play Slagwood. We'll reanimate Citadel. We'll try to go off. It's on the reanimator plan, probably not packing a ton of counter spells. Did we go first or did he went first? So no untappies. No untappies. We went first. Player 4900192. Whatever the fuck you are. I don't like that he just passed here. But fuck it, right? No, cancel. Wrong one. There you go. And we know he has Faithful Mending. Okay, that doesn't stop us. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, let's start. Okay, here you go. So he does get to get something back. He could get... Oh, not with that though. Figured you'd have a hard reanimate, bro. I really did. Normally that's kind of what you would expect. Okay, so now we want to start shuffling away lands if we can. Okay, that changes things up a bit. Spike Field Hazard this. Weather the Storm. Weather the Storm. I'm glad Refurbish is the one that showed up on top here and not the other one. That would have been bad. Alright, we'll use this to start pulling lands out of our deck. Actually, we're not going to use it because we have a Wildfire on top. What's he on? These are good because now I can shuffle this away. Now land is what we don't want. And we bagged the game. Alright. We we beat Reanimator, regular Reanimator, with Artifact Reanimator. Kind of interesting. This is a fun deck. It's not like the strongest. I do like it though. I think, like, it could probably be stronger than the way I've built it. I just don't know what else to do to make it there. It still gets hated out by everything. You never want to run this in best of 3. Yeah. It's a little slow, but this definitely works. These two cards are sick together. Is this the same guy? I think this is the same guy. Like, look at this guy's face here. And this guy's face here. This is just like him early on, and this is him later, after he's been an engineer for a long time. Alright, opponent. Alright, opponent. It is time to make a selection. Opponent on the full rope out plan right at the start. On-tap land would be our best draw, and then we could set up for combo on maybe turn 3, although we're going to get Thought Seized right here. Yeah, that's fine. You take our Zos Consumption, which is probably actually the best thing he could do. He takes the Goblin. We play this, and we don't want our land in our hand for him to Stone Rain us. We play this pass turn. Next turn we Mana Excel. Let me think here. So, if he gets that out and names Artifact, is actually really, 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 really bad. Also, can we point out that we're just fighting the same shit over and over? So I think what I want to do here is just accelerate, get land out of our deck. Get more land out of our deck. That was good. We have the potential to combo next turn. That's a Priest of Fellrights. That's not quite good enough. Alright. What's he take? It's Faithless Looting. Okay, sure. You are right. That is the one that I am going to absolutely have to cast. Actually, I take it back. We do this. We pitch this. We play this again. We draw 2 more. Let's see what he names. He names Artifact. It's really bad. Yeah. Sure. I think it just like re-queued me into the guy that I played before. Yeah, we lose. We lose now. Alright. Do I have another way to win? No, but I could... Okay. We didn't get there anyway. Alright. Concede. Teddy, what are you doing, dude? Hey. Hey, what are you doing, dude? Hey, dude. You wanna help? You wanna play Magic? You can get up in my lap. Hey. Hey, buddy. Here. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. Alright. Alright, alright. We gotta make this a little less awkward. Ooh. Okay. My dog's gonna play. Hey. Hey. Who's a good boy? Okay. Oh my gosh, you're being a huge lump. Okay. Into the deck. Into the deck. Done. Go. Oh. Oh, you being a handful. Sure. Pass the turn. Hold up, Spike Field Hazard. We'd really love to see the Lost Citadel. Spike Field Hazard. Kill that. Alright. Thrilling Discovery. These two. Pick up 3. Play Hazard. Alright, just need a discard spell. Hey. Hey. Hey, dude. You was thinking a boy, yes you are. Portable Hole does nothing. Okay, sure. Drives the artifact count up. Souls the Moon Snare. Okay, I start taking some damage here. That's not good. Alright. opponent's turn. It's not good. Drawing a Bullet Citadel there was not a good draw. There's a lot of live draws, but that wasn't one of them. Even a Goblin Engineer would be good. Yep. Okay, sure. Okay. We get a Goblin Engineer. Alright. Good. We put this in the graveyard. It's also good that we got them all out of our deck. This guy's just going to counter us, and we're going to lose, is what's going to actually happen, but just throwing it out there. Oh, or that. Wait, is this... Which one is this? Okay, this one is fine, actually. That one is absolutely fine. Teddy, come on. He really is trying to play. Alright, we have 10 life. We're going off with 10 life. So, let's see if we can do it. Two life down. There's our land draw. Alright, we're dead. Dead. Oh, you're so good. This dog is the best dog. Your mom's gonna be home soon. Your mom will be home soon. That's right. No, you can't get on the desk. Oh, you can't get on the desk. He's just a puppy. He's only about a year old. So he's still learning. He's still learning the way the world works. But he's a good buddy. Yes, he is. Ooh. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? Strike your rich trash. No. Good enough. Alright, we'll try that. Hey now. Hey now, dude. Oh my gosh. You're a lump. You're a big old lump. That's right. What's he take? Cleansing Wildfire. Okay, sure. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Couple engineers next. Fill up our graveyard. Actually, looting. Drop. Discovery and looting. Play Forest. Play Weather the Storm just for mana efficiency's sake. Next turn we play a Goblin Engineer and just chill. Sure. Oh, you good boy. That's not. Oh, he took a fucking. He didn't take Bola Citadel? Oh man. I don't think that was correct. So. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think here. What sets me up the best? Just looting for the, or Wildfire. Get more red mana. Gain to one. Takes the other one. That's fine. Alright, that's what we needed to hit. Alright. Now we're dead. The issue with this deck is how reliant it is on the graveyard and its artifacts. So it gets hated from so many different directions. But it is fun when it works. What do I want to play for the bulk of today's games? I need to get rating. This. Okay. I'll play this some. This is like Lotus Field. Wait, hang on. It has Strict Proctors, yeah. This is like Lotus Field, Strict Proctor, Stifle, shenanigans. Stifle is an interesting card with Pact and Negation too. It's basically like Force of Will. Or 1 mana Force. Is not quite as good as Force of Will. It's actually way worse than Force of Will, but this is too slow. If only one of these was a Lotus Field. Do have Force of Will. Opponent's going first, huh? This is a risky hand. This hand is so risky. But I'll take it and just scoop if I don't hit a land next turn. Oh shit. You don't. You don't say. Sure, I'll take that. I would love that. We just suspend player and Strict Proctor. Here we go. No attacks. Alright, so we have Pact and Negation mana now. If he tries to do anything crazy, like cast it to Fairy. Or interfere with me casting my Teferi. That's an insanely good draw.
Keep up the pace. And you know what? Someone call for a hero? Eternal quest. Win the quick way or the fun way. Time for a break. We need to move quickly.
Alright, so we win that. Against the mirror match, because the matchmaking in this game is dumb, dumb, dumb. Alright, Wood Elf. I think two of those might be asking a bit much, but I'll definitely take a chance on discontinuity. Opponent ops, plays with fires. Okay, sure. Next turn, Lotus Field, Discontinuity. Next turn, play the Fairy, untap, play Memory Deluge. I mean, the deck that opponent has is scary because he could just play that plus Reckless Charge, swing for 9, yeah, and then maybe Wizard's Lightning, make it 12. Or what, even more than that, actually, 10. Shocker, Wizard's Lightning would make it 13 or 14. Alright. So... an interesting conundrum. Thinking... I don't know what I have in here that would really counter this, so we're just gonna... Fairy.
Right on schedule.
We have to bury it. And then hope he goes face with just like not quite enough.
You need to slow down.
We untap, we can Epiphany maybe. If we get a non-shock land. And that's fine. I'm kind of surprised he didn't use that last turn. Would have been 3 damage instead of 2. I don't think, like... I'm at 8 life, you know? Alright. Is that lethal? It's not right. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, that happens too. See, this is a much better hand. This is a very good hand for this deck. We'll keep 7. Play this tapped. Next turn, stifle out a Lotus Field. Just gets better. Yep. Next turn we get Fairy who slows and take it up to Memory Deluge. We can get the mana back. We can memory deluge. Opponent did not want anything to do with it. I'm not running much counterspell in here. Stifle, which is not a counterspell, but it kind of operates like one sometimes, and Pact of Negation. Hello. Alright. Need another land. That's not great. That's not great either. Yep. Alright. How do we make this happen? Graces for 2. At the very least, we can take some burn off of our face. And now he has to hold back with the 2/2. Unless he kills it. Okay, Cathar. Sure. Yep. Alright, we're dead. Seeing a lot of this running around. Let's change it up a smidge. Yeah, alright. Alright. Skyclave gets that. Sure. We still play 9 lives. Or actually... Not nice. Take 2 counters on it. Let him play anything else he's got. These are probably removal. Have to assume. Let me close this. No attacks. If we can get this close, we could finish it on the opponent with the Clothis. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so now we just decline, next, no attacks. Now we give it to him. Start doing damage to it. It all works out in the end. I liked that game, that felt good. Play it just long enough. I didn't even have to have the Solemnity lock. You just play it long enough for it to absorb a few hits. and set up for board wipes, exhaust all their resources, and then give it back to them, and they just burn out. Let's see. Trying to climb back up into Mythic. Let's see. We got the season ended, so all the ranks went down. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Ah, great. Sure. Should take Sterling Grove for sure. Yep. Coin. No, Discovery. These two away. Thought Thief. I cast Thought Thief. I steal one of your cards. I mean, we could just lose. It is true. We could just lose. Alright. Keep discarding me. Sure, I don't need two of these anyway. I would actually love to see a rest in peace here. Any of our tutor spells kind of get us there. Turns off Croxa, which is the only threat to if we establish a board lock. Alright. Thoughtseize again. That's fine. Yep, land. Go ahead. Fable's not great. I'm just gonna blow it up. We'll pull Rest in Peace out of our deck. Turn all this graveyard bullshit off. Two damage a turn clock isn't insane. He can't get Crocs on the board anymore. Chandra's not great.
Wanna go, tough guy? This'll be easy.
Increases the clock. I'm gonna... So he's all discard, right? So we just go Hellbent and get rid of the... get some value. Yeah. Okay, that's a land. You want that? Nope. I want to do damage. But if I get 9 lives out, it stalls the clock a long time. Like this kind of gradual shit. That's just a counter return. That's 9 turns. The guy has 6 turns here. Yeah. That's great. And that's a great top deck. That turns damage off.
Yup, you're going down.
Opponent holding cards. Just go ahead and do this. Pick up 9 lives. My turn. Which is good, because he's about to ult. Alright. It stopped us from dying next turn. Now we just need Solemnity. 2 mana.
Today's my lucky day.
To ball. An artifact or creature. Yeah, that doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Let's see. Harmless Offering. Harmless Offering would have been nice. I'm a little bummed about that. That would have just won us the game.
There's no problem fire can't solve.
Harmless Offering is definitely our best possible draw in this scenario, unless they make us discard Back to Nature. Tybalt's ult is irrelevant. And this is the first counter. No big deal. Cruxa sucks. Admittedly. Now we really want to see Solemnity. Alright. That's a Plains. That's not what we want to see. Discard away, opponent. There's certain things like if he drew a 9 lives, that would actually be good. Sure. This is the right thing. He needs to be going wide for sure. Sure. So are you going to discard yourself to plus that though? Yes, he does. Goes Hellbent.
Yup, you're going down.
Okay.
Sure.
Nice, he got a land off our library. That's good. Clothis. Clothis not looking super great here. We're dead. Not super great here. Oh, I love getting discard spelled 4 times on the first 4 turns of the game. Thoughtseize, Inquisition, and then what's his face? The critter. He did stumble a bit with the rest in peace on the field. Yeah. We can definitely work with this one. Yep. Do this. Opponent on green blue flash maybe? No, just Merfolk. We'll take the action this time. Grab 9 lives. Opponent does not have counter. Nine lives. We want to settle and then fetch to do the Solemnity lock, I think. Take that action. Next. In the turn. Coco. Trying to go wide enough to put enough counters on the 9 lives, but kind of whiffs because he hit a Salen, which is great for us. Is he gonna all in? Alright. Does this again. Opponent's hand lousy with settle the wreckage. And we'll go pick up Solemnity. Yeah, I'm kind of cycling through decks trying to land on something that's winning. All right. Okay. Okay. So we take a game. Basically, the season ended, so I'm in the process of ranking back up. I'm also buying new packs because they released a new set. You know, I haven't looked at the new set too much, but I do have 4 Mythic Rare Wild cards. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. I mean, I guess it can... Drawing a card kind of sucks. Well, like, keep in mind that a lot of this stuff, like, almost everything from the set would only be playable in Standard. Only a few standout cards are usually, like, good in Historic. Timeless Lotus. Hey. Hey. That's actually pretty freaking interesting right there, because... in Standard, it might be okay. I don't think it would fly in Historic. Like, you're dead by turn 4 if you haven't done anything, usually. This is kind of... So it removes something, anything, from the field for the first turn, and then the second turn it removes another thing, and then it destroys all creatures? That's a weird card. Destroy all creatures in blue. Oh, and you can read ahead on that one. So you can have it that's kind of good, actually. So you could trade out the... So it's a 4-mana board wipe, or exile something, everything comes back. And you could probably do tricks with it to, like you could Solemnity it. Like, you could have it exile 2 things and then play Solemnity. And that would stop it from hitting the last one. And they would just stay exiled forever. Yeah, that's an interesting card, because, like, it's a destroy all creatures in blue. It replaces all the creatures it destroys with zombies, so, like, blue-black could potentially use it to, like, with a bunch of, like, value sacrifice creatures on their side, so they board it's like a one-sided wipe, and all their creatures upgrade from 1/1s to 2/2s, and they get all the trigger effects and shit. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Yeah, you could use it like that for sure too. I just think that, like, it would be such a huge tempo loss usually to exile your own shit for 2 turns. This is just like the nut draw, I guess. Like, because you got to get to turn 4, then you play it and it exiles one of your own things. I think you'd usually... I'm not saying you'd never use it like that. I just think most of the time you would probably end up using it on your opponent's shit. He might regret playing this. Because it might be the only thing in his deck that breaks the Solemnity lock. Alright. So now it's just like a matter of time. Because I'm going to play this next turn if he can't do something about this right now. Unless... Yeah. Yep. I think this deck is actually, like, it's a lot of rares, I guess. I already had them. But it's pretty good for climbing because you just, like, some decks are just like, oh, well, I can't do anything about that. I guess I just lose. It's like, of course, it's a super uphill battle against any kind of, like, counterspell control deck. As soon as they know what you're doing, you're fucked. You might be able to, like, surprise them with it if they haven't seen it. Alright. Manning up to just being able to hold up Settle. This isn't a great hand. Against Elves, though, it's not a terrible hand. Settle can be kind of backbreaking for Elves. Hey, you want to trade your Elf for my thing that already did its job? Yeah. I wouldn't play this well, I mean, this might be able to go into best of 3. I think this deck needs Dovin's Veto, and that's a 4th color. And I have to figure out how to make that work. Because, like, you set up a board lock, right? And usually about the only things that interact with that board lock are non-creature spells, but because you're red, green, white, you have no way to stop the non-creature spells. Like, they could just do the spell, and you have to just say, okay, I can't do anything about that, I lose. But if you could get vetoes in here, I think it would be a lot stronger and more resilient, but it's really hard to figure out what to cut. And a 4th color is like pushing it. How grindy do you think this guy's deck is? Nothing in the graveyard right now. I'm gonna just try to hopefully get that Tireless Tracker. Oh, great. But I definitely think that, like, Dovin's Veto, or maybe, like, Test of Talents even, something that just, like, hates on enemy interaction with your combo pieces. The other deck that can break out of it is the white deck that has, like, 4 of each of the Skyclave Apparitions and the Werewolf dude. And it, like, also plays Collected Company and shit like that. I'm just gonna settle. I have to get rid of the tracker. It's infinite value. I think Rest in Peace may... Usually these Golgari decks like this don't like Rest in Peace. So it may be relevant. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight, is come up with a version of this deck that also uses Dovin's Veto. Cleansing Nova. That's cool. No attacks. Alright, so we at least have a board wipe if things get too out of hand. First I thought this was Boys in the Woods, but it's not. It's some grindy mid-range shit. Motherfucker. Alright, well that's fine. You can have my Cleansing Nova. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sure. I don't really care too much about that. And then he'll sacrifice the last clue. The end of my turn. That's pretty good. Take it. That at least gets us our 9 lives. Very hard for opponent to interact with it. Like we're gonna get it now, because if he tries to blow it up, I'll just sacrifice it and it goes on our library. Unless he has mill, can't stop it. That slows the clock down a little bit. Although I could just sit here and take some beats for a little bit. Actually, I don't actually hate that idea. Draw a few more cards, because like I'm not dead yet. Sure, there's no graveyard, so that's fine. So how much damage is this next turn? 1, 4, 8. 8 damage next turn. What are the odds that... What could he use to boost that damage? I don't think I want to sack it yet. I'm going to wait one more turn. Alright. Because we're going to turn damage off. Okay, so it was one more. Alright, so now we do have to turn it off. Alright. We had the extra turn there, you know? Alright, my turn. Best draw in the game here, unless he discards both of our cards, would be Offering. Let me just... Here you go, boom, you lose. Like, this buys us 2 turns, as it stands. So we have 2 draws to see if we get something live. Farewell could potentially save it. I need a land. That increases... It increases our pool of live draws quite a bit. Yep, okay. 8. Lily. Lily's fine.
A fight?
Discard. This discards our opponent too. Alright. Okay. Alright. We live to fight another day. We are going to be in top deck mode though. And he can fuck us up by... he can make 2 piles and put the 9 lives in 1. And all of our other stuff in the other, and we have to take the 9 lives, you know. I don't think we're going to make it that long. Unless we top deck a... Yeah, we're dead. My dog is getting restless. I think he knows this is the time my wife usually gets home. All right, I'm gonna play one more game with this, and I'm gonna try to come up with a version of this deck that has veto. Maybe like veto, and I wonder if Tamio would be good. I bought like a few. Like I had a few, like maybe like 6,000 gold. I bought the new set at this point. Mulligan. Mulligan. Keep. One of these. Oh, hang on. Had to free the pumpers. Boys in the Woods? Is this Boys in the Wood? I like Boys in the Woods. Yes, there's definitely... I'm not sure, like, off the top of my head what the best sets for Historic would be, but there definitely are better and worse sets. There's, like, hotter and not quite as hot sets. I normally just, like, while a set's out, I'm buying it as I'm playing with the gold. That's where a lot of my shit comes from, but then I do buy packs sometimes, too. Oh, fuck. I didn't... Oh, okay. Never punished. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pay life since life doesn't mean anything anymore. And we'll just go ahead and play Solemnity. And we have Solemnity with the Sterling Grove covering it. And we have won the game because this is Elves. He might have... he might have the Beast. The Beastie Boy. But if he's running Collected Company, he probably doesn't. Questing Beast. And yeah, like, I don't know what the best packs would be. It would kind of be dependent on what you're wanting to make, you know? Different things come from different sets. Alright. We can just chill and let opponent play Solitaire for a little bit here. We don't have to do anything unless he tries to interact with Sterling Grove. Which he might. This is a hard position to get out of. And if I find another Sterling Grove, it's impossible. So that's better. As far as like the mana base and shit, like I would advise trying to just cobble something together. There's definitely lands that you're gonna want that aren't like optimal for decks, but are like good enough to make things work to get some rank, and then just like as you accumulate packs. But yeah, you would want to get packs for, if you're specifically looking for specific lands. You'd have to figure out which sets they were in and then go accumulate that. I put... Well, I guess opponent has realized he's screwed. I need to hop up for a second after this game and just say hello to my wife and check on the dog and such. But it should only take a minute. Opponent has left. He has left. He is no longer at his desk. He's getting a snack. But the joke's on him. I'm also doing something other than sitting directly at my desk. So. Yeah, there's like uncommon lands. Like, it's going to be hard to build like 3 and 4 color decks right off the rip. But a 2 color deck is a little bit more flexible. Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage is a really good one to pick up. That can glue a bunch of mana base, like budget mana bases together. And then until you can like earn enough in game and have accumulated enough packs and wild cards to get them. But yet the economy in this game is total shit. The choke point on mythic rare and rare wild cards is just, it really sucks. You do? Okay, those are good to have. Because like any deck can use basics, right? And those give you some mana flexibility no matter what. And so I think those are good. Opponent ropes out, doesn't want to deal. Alright, give me like 5 minutes and I'll be back. I'm gonna look at this deck and see if we can get Dovin's Veto in it. Alright, I'm coming with his meal. Oh, it's Friday. All right. Now everybody's all taken care of. Enchantments are kind of like not super meta, or I mean, I guess there's certain decks that are meta, but like, there's not as much enchantment hate as there's artifact hate, it feels like. Grove next turn. Oh, this will be fun. Oh yes, this is gonna be fun. I think we found a reanimator boy. I think we might have found a reanimator boy here. Oh, I was on breakpoint. Why did it not stop? Well, that completely fucked me. I set a breakpoint. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Nine lives. Not opponent's turn, my turn. Jesus Christ. Alright, bro. You have one turn to make this reanimator plan happen. One turn. He's gonna hit an Ulamog or something. All because I fucked up. Okay, thank God. Oh, does he have... He destroys his own creature to try and hit something to reanimate. Yes. He gets Sarah's Emissary. I mean, I'm not... like, super scared of that. Because I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm still gonna kill his graveyard. And enchantment doesn't scare me? Okay. Activate this ability this time. This is such bullshit that it didn't do this last time. I guess I set the stop on his turn, but I thought I set it on my turn? Alright. Main. Rest in peace. Turn all this bullshit off. Decline. Pass the turn. With one more mana, we can board wipe this fucker. Alright. Takes 9 lives. Sure. We killed that. Next turn we play Sterling Grove. And this doesn't matter anymore. That's really good to see. Yeah, he's gonna hive swing, which is what I would do. I agree with that move. Okay, sure. Take 5. Crack this. Nine lives. Play 9 lives. Sure. It's 2 counters. So, you might think that the right choice here is to tutor for Solemnity, but I don't think it is. I think that this is safer on the battlefield than in my hand, and I can crack it at the beginning of the upkeep. No, I want one on mine. My turn. Alright, he plays a Raw Sarah Emissary. Encampment, that's fine, doesn't interact with us. Sacrifice this. Resolve. Solemnity. Solemnity. Damage is off. It's one of my harmless offerings, which isn't great. Oh my god. Now it's catastrophic that he got that because we would have just won right there. Faithful Mending to draw disc. What are you doing, bro? That doesn't work. Just black holes all your shit. Play it just so that we hit 6 lands in case we need to farewell something. Alright. Clothis. Doesn't do anything, but that's fine. He does have like Ulamogs and shit in here, which would be pretty bad. But we also have 3 cards in this deck that just immediately end the game. Alright. Turn. Farewell. Don't need it yet. Fell rights. Yep. Here's a land. Go. If he gets to the point where a swing from him plus his land. Alright. We want to wipe it now, right? Faithful Mending and Faithless Looting get a lot worse with Rest in Peace. Choo choo, gone gone. 2 cards left. There's a settle. Alright. Okay, that literally does nothing. I mean, that's not entirely true. He can get rid of stuff and so that he draws a little better. But like this is not the card you want to be casting when your opponent has a Rest in Peace on the ground. It's really not. I wish it was Blood Moon. That would be a I would love to make some Blood Moon decks. Alright, sure. Z-Pick is like the enchantment. Sure. Nova. Destroy all creatures. Here we go. Jin. Okay. That's fine. That's just gonna end the game. How many cards he's got left? 15? This ends the game for him next turn, right? The end of his next turn. So this just... Sure. This is just more mill. Opponent mills out is the way I see this ending. He has 11 cards left and he's about to draw 7. Maybe he has a way to sack Jen. Yeah. Alright, starting to climb. Okay, so... So what about a white-blue version? Try to cook something up here. So we want offer I have 3 of these that I've just accumulated, and this is actually a really good card. Turn 1 Stitcher Supplier, turn 2 Alter, turn 3 Reanimate. That's pretty good, and it's more robust than the 2-mana creature. These plus that as a reanimation engine, and then just play a bunch of value creatures. Alright, so this is historic. Go with 9 lives. And Solemnity. Get all these out. Alright. So this we want veto. Because, like, once you have your lock in place, there's definitely ways to break it, but most of those ways are stopped by veto. Wait just a second. What if you played a bunch of ramp spells and all the fucking indestructible artifact lands in a Fall of Thran deck? Hold on a second. Indestructible land. There's also these that I haven't gotten yet. Follow the Thran with a bunch of indestructible lands sounds pretty hilarious to me, actually. You just play ramp. So, like, green, blue, white. Something like that. A one-sided destroy all lands. You could run like graveyard exiling effects too. But that's not what I set out to do here. I'm gonna do the actual one that I set out. 9 lives. Offer Solemnity, Veto, Nova, Farewell. Then it needs Alright, so the tricky part now is like, what does this do to the rest of the deck? Because I have tutors and grows, which are green white. Alright, so like the mana base gets a little awkward here. So now I need mana fixing that also ramps. So I gotta figure out. There's Kami's. There's thinking. Because, like, it's kind of awkward that everything is, like, heavy white, but, like, the stuff you want to cast earlier are the other colors. It makes it difficult to construct the mana base for it. So we have 28 cards here. That means I've got, like, realistically 4 to 8 more slots. 4 more normal slots, and then, like, 8 more, 8 more if you count, like, maybe a flip land. What's the other draw spell? It's Valakut. It's kind of a way to squeeze some extra spells in here. But I still need some kind of ramp. Some kind of turn 1, I play this. That makes it so that I can play 3 mana on turn 2, ideally. So This is gonna be a fun card right here too, I think. Like, that's actually kind of legit. A 5 mana artifact that makes 5 mana. You can make it 5 color and use dig ups. I don't think so. Harvest gets land or non-land. I really need something. So Goose would be 1. I don't hate Goose. Kami is pretty. I think Kami fits in that slot, honestly. So and what color do we want the most here? Drop one of these. So I'm thinking about, now that we have blue potentially in the mana base, I could also cut a couple of these, one of these, and do solves in here as well. And then we can kind of get, we have tutor shit to grab whatever we need. It's like additional copies of Harmless Offering, or Cleansing Nova, or Farewell. And with that, we might also want so we got to keep in mind we have 34 cards right now, but 1, 2, 3 of those are lands. So really we're at 31. Just do one more, right? And then settle. Oh shit. And see, I'm missing like key components now too. Only one settle. And we need at least one of these so that it can be tutored up. This takes us to 34, which would be 26 lands if I fill it up with lands right now, which is what I'm going to do. Alright, so we're green, white, red, blue, with white and green as the most important. Blue and red as like splash colors. So there's actually a way you can mathematically figure this out. So the way I tend to do it, let me get a notepad. Okay. So we've got green, blue, white, and red. And we have 1x4, 1, 1x3, 1. Alright, and then blue, we have 1x3, 1, 1x3. So you can remove this. It's always going to be 1 here on these, but so you can do this to figure out the color balance of the deck. And then we have so white here. We got 3, 3, 3, 8, 3, 2, 6, 4. And then red, we have 5. So we just add all this up. 9, 17, 22, 8, 32, 7. I forgot I wasn't sharing my screen, but I'm just doing the math to figure out what the lands are supposed to be. This is 5, 8, 9, 9. So we have 9 green symbols, 7 blue symbols, 5 red symbols, and 32 white symbols. That means pretty much every land needs to be white baseline. And so we'll just start from there. So white and then green is our second most important. So I'll go ahead and pull all these in. One of these for now, and I'll add more. And then white and blue, white and red, here, here. So we have white, green, white, red, white, red, white, blue, white, blue. Covers the 4 colors, and then we're also going to want the cross colors, but only a few of them. So our second most, let's look for tricolors. These are good. What about this? Craftables? Shit, I don't have those. Damn, that sucks. White, green. Alright. Something like that, and then white, green, red basics. Oh, I want the Godzilla land. Oh, that's a bummer. I don't have that one. White, green. You want the one red, because while red is our lowest color, it is crucial to us actually winning the game. Alright, let's give this a shot. We got a few new toys. Got some spell lands. Got a spell tutor. I mean, that looks fine to me. We did fail to hit green. Goblins. Hey, Settle the Wreckage says hi. Of course, we might just be dead before we can cast it. If he goes turn 3, but which he's setting up to do. Don't really want to play 9 lives yet. What do we cast here if I let this in? Decline. We just cross our fingers that he doesn't mux us right here, which he's gonna do, like, let's be honest. Okay, so mux is next turn for sure. Is it better to gamble on... I mean, if he whiffs a haste creature, it's whatever. What is he doing? But how are you gonna... Oh, is it Ironcrag Feet? Okay. Alright. That's kind of a whiff, actually. Because this doesn't kill us. We can 9 lives. Krenko's not good, though. I mean, Krenko means that we probably still die anyway. Well, let's see. I actually don't think we die to Krenko. Like, because he can play Krenko here, he can tap it. He gets 4 more goblins, that's 7 counters. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough, my man. Now, I don't think that red has too terribly much they can do about the lock, so I'm just going to play it out. He could have Bone Crusher. If I untap from this turn, I think we pretty much guaranteed to win. It's a lot of goblins, yo. That is a lot of goblins. No, this is gonna take a long time. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're gonna be here for a million years now. It hasn't even started in the stack of 27 goblins. Well, we're all going to die of old age. Oh, somehow we have returned. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then go ahead and do this. I guess I can cast that as an instant, huh? So, this card kind of is fucking sick with this card. You can fill your hand up with shit. If he has the Artillerist, we're going to have to take care of this issue here. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. So I think that's lose life. It might be damage, though. I don't think I need a second one of these. I'm gonna keep Sterling Grove because that's what the other thing I'm gonna cast. Alright. Send it back to opponent. We make a billion more. I think there's a cap at 256. Like, you can hit 256 very easily here. Sure. He's got an Iron Crag feat there on top that he can play. Actually, he can't. It's not a goblin. Okay. So, now we just blow everything up, right? Creatures and artifacts. Just go ahead and remove this lethal threat off the table in case a Bone Crusher Giant does show up in the top deck somewhere. You never know. Bone Crusher Giant, that's another thing it'd be really nice to have veto for. Yeah, it's like, that's such an aptly named card. Actually, because you cast it and then that's the end of your interaction with that person. It's like they knew. It's like, people are going to cast this, and then people are going to just get up and leave. I love Farewell. It sucks to be against it with most decks except for Planeswalkers. But it's sick. It's a sick card. This looks good. Decline. We can be patient. Discard everything you own colors. Yeah, it's like, alright. I don't do anything. Now we get double discarded, right? Or maybe triple discarded. Tutor for fucking rest in peace. Use your upkeep. Exile the bottom creature. You cast this card. That's kind of cool. So yeah, we just gotta start running out the combo. We gotta get this shit out of our hand. Opponent's gonna make me discard shit. Like, you can feel it. Old stick fingers. Alright. Let me play Solemnity here. We play this tapped because we want to be able to tutor and play Rest in Peace next turn. And then we'll be sitting pretty. Yeah. Okay. Army. Army boy. Okay, this is really good for us. This is really good. We can just turn all their shit off. Where's Rest in Peace? Oh shit, did I not put Rest in Peace in this version? Oh no. Wait, what? Surely it would make such an oversight. But that does indeed appear to be what is going on. Alright. Well, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Sure. Do I want that? That's a good draw. Alright, bro. All creatures, all artifacts, and all graveyards. Farewell. Not having Rest in Peace in here was a huge mistake. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. And pick up. Now I'm like, do I get Dovin's veto? No, I can't veto anything anyway. Okay, okay. That makes it easy. Doop. Cancel, can't do it. Because I have Sterling Grove up. That's okay. Not having Rest in Peace to be tutored up was a huge mistake. I was like, I just tutor up Rest in Peace and play it, and I'm like, oh wait. There's no Rest in Peace. Let's just do. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright. Now we can sacrifice this. It has done its job. My turn. Here you go. Free kitten for you. Goodbye. Okay. Deck needs a rest in peace. Otherwise, felt like it performed pretty good. I felt like once that solved the formula resolved, I could have gotten... I could have gotten veto if I was against some kind of control deck that was stopping me. But it absolutely needs one rest in peace. And I think... What do I cut? It's so difficult. One tutor. It's like the decks that are bad, this deck is bad against, are the decks that want to just sit there and do nothing for a really long time and like basically get card advantage on you and stop you from ever casting anything. And against those decks, you need a way to be able to try to go off. Or it just feels terrible because, like, you know, they have 3 or 4 counter spells. You, you like literally just can't do anything. Yeah, we'll keep it just in case they concede when Rest in Peace comes down on turn 2. It is a Loris deck. Interesting. Loris is an interesting card to see when you're holding a turn 2 Rest in Peace. Fine. Play this, play Rest in Peace. That's not good. Alright. I mean, we could just be dead next turn, or not next turn, but turn after next. This card is actually bonkers. This card is bananas, actually. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna live long enough. I'm pretty sure I'm dead in a turn. Because I'm gonna take a big hit here for like 10 or some shit. No, he didn't manage to connive twice, so not 10. The only thing that saves me is 9 lives off the top. It's not 9 lives. Well, if these are creatures, then there's a chance. 9 lives. Alright, opponent. It's very unlikely that we're not just dead here, but yeah, we're dead. Dead. No. About to buy an A2 and Star Citizen 2. I farmed most of the money today. And then at some point, I'm gonna drop a nuclear bomb on some public event. No. Listen, I don't mean. Listen, FBI. In a video game. Emergent gameplay in a video game. I'm not talking about real life. Please don't raid my house. Alright. Thoughtsies. Go ahead, my man. What's he take? Slender. Sure. This into this. Alright. What's he take? Celundi? Throw me off land? Maybe I should have just played Celundi the first turn. No. He takes Kunzig Nova. That's fine. And now I'm presented with a choice. But not really. We need blue mana. Alright. Bonk. Opponent on seems like maybe Death Shadow. What the fuck is opponent doing? Okay, so I want to hit my land drops. Just swing. Need card advantage, basically, even if it's just in lands. Because the opponent's stalled on land here. I think Idyllic Tutor is the right choice here. Then we can get our shit out next turn. Alright, I'll attack. Next turn we can tutor up a 9 lives, play it. I do need red mana, which is unfortunate. There's red mana in this deck, right? Grease Fang, targeting nothing. Interesting, very interesting. It's still 9 lives. I might regret that. Like, Rest in Peace might have been the right choice. 9 lives gives me closer to winning, and I'm kind of in like top decking mode here. No blocks. We can have a couple counters on 9 lives and it's no big deal. Where's my red mana? Alright. Attack. Nah, I'm not attacking. Not attacking. No. Fuck it. At this rate, I almost kill him before he kills me if we just trade like this. Need red mana, need red mana. Problem with Kami is it doesn't fix colors. I think in this deck it might actually need to go out for, like, you could do like open the gates. That would work. And then just put a few multicolored gates in the deck. Not all of them. Actually, not a terrible idea. Four colors is rough. Yep, sure. That's good. Pass turn. We don't want to use it just quite yet. I might wait like one more turn. Maybe I'll regret it, because maybe he'll just thought seize me now. No, it's Parhelion. Don't regret it even a little bit. And it was exactly what it needed to be. Alright, so what's our best draw? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn we would be able to... Any of our tutors are good. Any tutor. Except Grove. Sterling Grove is not good. If we hit Sterling Grove, we die. Yeah, I don't care if you exile my graveyard. I don't interact with it, really. Oh my god. Okay, so... solve the equation. Oh, we just win. Solve is just game ending. So we won that game because of Solve. Directly attributable to pulling that card off the top of the deck. So that was interesting. You can also run a version of this deck that runs way more like card draw and card fixing, but doesn't run any solemnities at all. I don't think it's quite as good. But you do it, and then you just kind of use it as like a fog for a turn before you donate it. Yeah. Okay. The issue with Sterling Grove is, yeah, it comes down on turn 2, but it can't really tutor till turn 3. Alright. Plays a Skirk. So then the question becomes, like, if I'm going to tutor with that on turn 3, then why not just play it on turn 3 and play this as a blue and hold up? veto for any Ironcrag feats that we might encounter. And then next turn I'll play this, and then at the end of his turn, grab 9 lives, something like that. 2 damage is fine. And then now we want to go ahead and take the action, play this. Stop at the end of our opponent's instep. This is the turn to go off opponent. I mean, I'm kind of surprised he didn't try last turn. I don't think he even needs, because he can get 2 there. Yeah, he doesn't even need the, Okay, great. Great, that's great. We love to see it. Go ahead and snag our 9 lives on this turn. Play a Volley, get recovery, and then next turn we can Cleansing Nova the board. As long as he doesn't Muxus us, we should be set up pretty good at that point. Change the rules of the game real quick. Don't think he has Muxus. He does have Muxus. Okay. That's a little worrisome. 6 is not enough. 6 is not enough. What are you thinking? You want to play this for 2 goblins? I don't think so. Krenko? He sacrifices... Yeah. He doesn't have any good place here. He's just got to swing. Yep. That's fine. Now this stops us from having to die to that, which is nice. Unfortunately, we will still be dead shortly. So you can still activate Den and hit us for 2 more and put us at 9. I mean 8. And then I have to offer. And then next turn I could solve and blow it up. We offer and hold up veto. Yep. Okay, this is the line we saw. So we're gonna do this, this, this. We're gonna offer 9 lives to our opponent. And then next turn we can search our deck for the 2 mana destroy all enchantments and win. We also get to hold up veto here, so no non-magical or no non-creature shenanigans. We could also just die to another Muxus. It's entirely possible. No, that's not a Muxus. That's not a Muxus. That's not a Muxus at all. That's a Muxus. Unfortunately, don't have the mana for it. Still don't have the mana for it. Alright. Alright, buddy. It was a good game. It was a good game. It's Friday, 3-day weekend. Getting hungry though. It's gonna be dinner time soon. Oh, see, you see white blue, and you're just happy just knowing that you have 3 Dovin's vetoes in your deck. When when I don't have them, it's like shit. Fuck. When I do, it's kind of like whatever. Can I channel at any time? Yeah, I think so, right? That's sick. Proctor. Okay, so this is gonna be Lotus Field. Do this. Our mana woes are solved. We'll play one of these. We won't attack in the turn. We don't play these out against control usually immediately. In a vision, the end of his turn. This deck will be much better equipped to fight this opponent's deck, hopefully. Opponent. Knock knock. Hello. Alright, so he counters a spell on his turn. I want him mana screwed. I don't care if he counters 9 lives. That's what I want him spinning his counters on, because I have 3 of them in my hand. So I'm kind of like chilling for the moment, because he's stuck on mana and I'm not. I'm flooding and he's not. So this is going to be an interesting game. Maybe. Draw 2. No land still? Okay, you got a land. Decline. Pass the turn. We'll go big mana and force something desirable through, hopefully. Narset. How much draw do I use? Not much. It's more like tutoring. And hey opponent, I hate your deck. That's not really relevant either. That's relevant. Last turn. That's very good. We just need a donate spell now. I love it. So what if I... What if I was to veto that? have to sack 2 lands. You know? It's a fun mechanic. I mean, it still sucks that he got the card, but I don't know if that was the right choice. Having 3 9/9s in my hand makes me worry about it a little bit less. Time Reveler doesn't really matter to us too much. Alright. Play 9 lives. It's 2 mana. Perfect. 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 We really just want this on his side of the battlefield. So we have way more wipes in our deck than we have offerings. And once it's on his side, it's like a STD, like it ain't never going away. So like now he has this cat and he can't get rid of this cat, right? Because if he gets rid of the cat, he just loses. And this kind of deck runs a lot of board wipes and such. And now all his board wipes will also kill him. Potentially. Depending on what kind of board wipe it is. Play Teferi and bounce it. You totally should. Opponent. You don't want that 9 lives. It's a bullshit enchantment. You should... that's a dead card now. We don't need 2 9 lives on the board. I'm gonna fake like I have a veto. So. No easy decisions for the opponent. I'm gonna put it in full control so it seems like I have a spell. Even though I don't. I don't have a spell. I'm being tricksy. And now it doesn't matter. Alright. You should really bounce that 9 lives. That would be cool, right? Don't you think? I think bouncing that 9 lives would be totally cool. That's what all the cool people do. Bounce 9 lives all day long. If you bounce it, nothing bad will happen to you. How can anything bad happen to you? Damn it. If you bounce it, I mean, like, should be fine, right? I might have to throw down 9 lives just to stop the shark from killing me. Okay. Alright. We're going to wait for a moment of weakness from the opponent. This puts us on a 9-turn clock, which is probably more time than the opponent's willing to wait for this. Strict Proctor, sure. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very nice, very cool. He's probably got discontinuities and shit. But that's good, because, like, he's going to tap out to cast something, perhaps. Oh, he has Little Tef. He has Little Tef. Never mind. I have to back to nature on my turn. That's unfortunate. Haven't seen too much counter magic. Not too much. We'd love to hit a veto. Do a little stick check. Alright. I don't have anything. Go nuts. You should draw like a ton of cards here. Sphinx's Revelation. I knew he'd do something. The real trick against that kind of deck is getting the bomb on their side of the field, because that's like the obvious thing to counter, and you only have 4 of them, and they have infinity counter spells. So if they know what they're looking for, it's just really fucking hard to do anything about them just like fucking saying no. Do you want to get Rested Beast or Sterling Groved? Probably Rested Beast, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, bro. 9-9's coming out next turn. Alright, so he gets our Harmless Offering, which is unfortunate. I don't care if he takes Idyllic Tutor. That's what I want him to take. I have a Grove on the ground. Liliana. Sure. Thinking. I think we... Oh, we can't. Alright. That's cool. We're gonna discard...
You won't be outsmarting me.
It doesn't really matter, right? Discard this. Sure. Plays that. Sure. He takes my Solve. But then we turn damage off. Yep. That's fine. Liliana ult is going to be an issue. Alright. Really sucks that he fucking got my Rest in Peace on that turn 1 Thoughtseize. It's a real bitch. Alright. No more Fable.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Oh, that's brilliant. What's he doing? Culligans? Sure. Minuses, leaving me with only the 9 lives, right? And then we just lose. Does he see it? I mean, surely. How does he divide it up? You just put that on one side and everything else on the other side. That's how you do it. I'm gonna sacrifice the 9 lives and just bail. Wow, why did you... Well, that was generous. Wait, back. This, we have to sacrifice this. Yeah. There you go. Technically, we can still win here. 1, 2. The land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes us up to 8. Cruxa doesn't matter. Yep. Okay, we're dead. And sometimes that happens. Kind of a bummer that we had exactly the card to beat his deck. It would have almost been better if it hadn't been in our opening hand. I mean, it would have been better, for sure. Oh, got a pack. What did I get? Yuck. Terrible. Whoa. Whoa, that's kind of sick, actually. Pretty cool. Got these nice little messages for all the people molding out. Bummer. Hello, Bummer. Alright. Your pick, dude. Doesn't like veto. Maybe Tamio would be good in here. Decline. Here you go. Play this, play second 9 lives, turn after we donate. Nice.
How smart you
you ready for dinner?
Never ending.
Dinner time after this one. Trying to desperately thought seize the Nova. That's whatever. I mean, we're either dead next turn or we're not, you know? Alright. That's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna go make some delicious dinner. Watch some TV. Farm out the rest of my A2 on Star Citizen.